For the last few years, I have been kind of on a soapbox talking about Sparta and how, you know, the Spartans were able to hold off the Persians for over a year, and the Spartans were actually outnumbered by like 1,000 to 1 Spartans. So like the Persians had better weapons, they had more men, they had better fighters, but the Spartans were able to hold this huge horde off by the way they fought, not necessarily what they fought with, because what they fought with was just a sword and a shield, and every single person had somebody standing next to him, and the shield was actually meant to protect the person to their left, where the person to their right was protecting them. So I would protect the person to my left, the person to my right would be protecting me, and that way we could hold off the Persian horde. And that was called building a phalanx. And I've always said that in regards to us hairdressers need to support each other and stand up against people that take advantage of us. And it kind of stands true right now, because I feel like if you are a hairdresser and if you are a salon owner and you think you are by yourself and you're alone in what is going on with these mandatory shutdowns across the US, you are not alone. It has been happening before it ever got to us. It has been happening, in obviously other countries throughout the world, but also, Manhattan was one of the first to start closing down. LA, California was another one, and every salon's going through it. So you're not alone. We are all in this phalanx together. And what's nice is it's not just hairdressers now. The whole world is now a part of this, and we're all against this one thing, and it's mass hysteria. So I feel like we need to, instead of being a community divided, via politically and what side of the coronavirus you support, like is it because of this horrible viral disease, or is it the mass hysteria? Because it seems like everything is just so split. Let's try to stop being split and come together and form a phalanx and get each other's back. It's a horrible virus. There's massive amounts of hysteria. That's really what it is. I mean, we are all hysterical, and that's what happens when something like this happens. So instead of like continuously bickering and fighting and being like, oh, well, you're a stupid idiot because of this, and you're dumb because you're trying to find humor in something, or blah 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 blah. Instead, maybe that's just the way people cope with things, and maybe we need to forgive each other just a little bit. So that's my 2 cents. I just wanted you guys to know that you're not alone. If you are shutting your doors down right now, you're not alone. And if you haven't shut your doors down and you're afraid that you're going to be shutting your doors down, you're not alone in that either. Let's get each other's back. Let's form a phalanx. We will get through this, and we will all come out more awesomer in the end. Love each and every one of you.